Okay, so we've had serious, we've had funny, but this is downright ridiculously funny. Welcome back to another video on zombies, and today I'm speaking and reviewing the film Shaun of the Dead, an instant classic, and it is the first British zombie film I am reviewing. Normally it's the Americans that jump on the bandwagon with zombie films, but no, Shaun of the Dead does it fantastically, and I'm here to speak about it. My initial thoughts: this is a pretty good movie. This is easily the goofiest, ridiculous, action-packed. Ridiculous, I'm going to say again, I've said about 5 times, but it is brilliantly well done. The characters are likeable. We get this duo of best friends. I cannot remember their names, but they are friends in real life, and that comes across on the screen. It mixes well, it makes that great dynamic. We have a zombie outbreak comedically revealed to us, where Shaun is walking to the shops. People are literally dead on the floor. You even see someone being eaten, and he just doesn't even notice, and he probably doesn't even really care that much. The TV bit where he's going through the channels, and it's obvious from the stop and start that he is, that there is a zombie apocalypse even being broadcasted on the news, and yet he still doesn't notice. Is that sort of ignorant, sublime little touches that they put in, which makes this honestly very, very funny. And it is cheesy comedy, it is, but it works for this. Does it take out the scariness of the film? It does. As I said in the last, I've done a review on Zombieland. If you want to go and check that out, you can. But the zombies still felt like a threat. There was serious parts to it. In this, there wasn't really much. You could literally, the zombies weren't moving very, very fast. They just turned. They were quite, dead to the world, if you pardon the pun. So when you come up against a zombie, you could just push him out of the way, and then you'll be fine. Which kind of was like, okay, yeah. And that's funny. I wasn't really rooting for the zombies. I was more rooting for the characters, which I don't mind, but I kind of want a bit of both, and I kind of feel like I didn't really get that. And this is why it's not my favourite film, but it's funny and it's well done. It's just a little bit too much for someone who's used to so much seriousness. And I feel like the film has grown over time, and it still holds up as a very, well known and well run film. There are fantastic parts. I felt like my favourite part of the whole movie was probably when they had the discs and they were throwing the music discs at a zombie to try and get it down, but they were still having an argument about deciding which one they're going to throw because they didn't want to destroy it. It's like, oh no, leave the Bee Gees alone and throw this one at them. So I thought that was just great. It's not narrated as such like it is with Zombieland, but we see it through Shaun's point of view, especially with, how the zombie apocalypse sort of starts. That's obviously quite well. We don't get too much about sort of how it actually starts and what disease it is and sort of too much detail about it. It is more about the characters, and they're sort of just trying to carry on with normal life while this is happening on the side. I feel like while everyone else is panicking in other films, in this film they're carrying on with normal life. They're making jokes out of the zombies, like, oh my gosh, look, our next door neighbour, she's a right cow, she's just turned. So it's not my preference, because I like a film to be sort of make me scared and make me sort of hide behind the sofa, and zombie films do that. This one doesn't, but I respect it for what it's doing. For what it's doing and what it's trying to do for their target audience of who will like this sort of thing, it does it fantastically, and it is the funniest zombie film there is. But in terms of the best one and the tone and the pace of what I like and what zombie films are, stereotypically do, it doesn't fit the bill for me. What do you think of Shaun of the Dead? Are you a fan, or are you a critic of it? It's got pretty positive reviews. It's very, very well liked, and yeah, I think it's pretty good. But let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any other suggestions, do let me know, and I will continue to review, and I'll see you all in the next video.